Autism Awareness Month. Was it a success or was it a complete failure? Join me as I take a deep dive into the month that was, or the month that wasn't. Let you guys judge. Autism Awareness Month. How good was it, guys? Put your comments down below. I am going to recap my take on Autism Awareness Month, and I'm going to have a little input from my little helper next to me. Say hello.
Hello.
And we could talk about the highs and lows of Autism Awareness Month. Let's start off. Good note or bad note? What do you want to do?
Good.
The good. All right, the good. The good was I got this wicked t-shirt made up for it. And I actually gave one out to Blake from Autism Addict, who we done a collab with on Autism Awareness Day, which was pretty successful, I think. I had good fun doing it down at the river there while Autism Western Australia put autism spectrum lights on display to raise awareness for all things autism during the month of April, which I thought was a good touch. However, if I wasn't friends with them, or if I didn't subscribe to them on Facebook and Instagram, I wouldn't know that that was happening. And I actually joined the mailing list also. So that brings me to my Debbie Downer at the moment. If I wasn't following any autism advocate group on the socials, would I even know that it was Autism Awareness Month? I'm going to say no, and this is the reason why I have made the channel, Rolling with the Spectrum, is to raise awareness on all things autism and my journey and my daughter's journey living as a neurodivergent person or people in a world of neurotypicals. They think they're neurotypicals, but we all know they're just plebs. Haha. Got to get them in when we can, guys, don't we? Was it a good month for autism? Like I said, I had a great time doing the videoing and the collab with Blake. What did you think of Blake?
I liked it.
And Wendy, she's a lovely lady too,
Yeah.
which is Blake's other half. And the two puppies.
Mm-hmm.
They are big, robust looking puppies. Wait, that's mine barking, if you can hear him in the background. But they're the most gentlest dogs I've ever met for such big, black, scary looking things. But they're just beautiful animals. I suppose that's what happens when beautiful people raise beautiful animals. That was a good start to the month. Everything is looking positive until we went to Kmart at Rockingham. I'm going to name drop the shops. Rockingham City Shopping Centre, where my daughter had a meltdown in the checkout aisle. Obviously, it was noisy, lights were shining, just overwhelmed with her surroundings. Obviously couldn't hold on, had a meltdown, started kicking, screaming, as we normally see with kids having meltdowns on the spectrum. So nothing out of the unusual from me in particular. The only problem with her meltdowns, and she'll agree with me, that if someone gets in her way or in her zone at the time, unfortunately, you're going to get kicked or hit. Unfortunate for one little girl with her wonderful father who walked past her while she was having a meltdown. She got kicked. It was a good kick. And with that kick come a threat. I got threatened to get beat up by the father once she settled down from her meltdown and I was at the front of the shops. So I got threatened to get beat up by the father. And the same father also dobbed my daughter in for kicking his daughter to the security guard And the security guard told me that the father was going to press charges, assault charges on my daughter, who is 8 and with a disability. And I know what some of you might be thinking, that it's a disability, she can't get charged for it. Yeah, that's true. If it's that bad of an activity, then yes, possible charges could be laid. But we took a trip to the police station, let them know that this is what happened, and they're all cool with it. And they say a lot of people who do have meltdowns, especially of teenage years where they can be charged, and even into adult life, are put on like a watch list, I guess, to know if they are having a meltdown due to their autism, that they not going to say they're not going to be held to account criminally, but it will at least, the police will know what to do in that situation should anything like that happen to them when they're a bit older. So, you know, that was a bit of a negative Nancy on when we went out shopping and a parent doing that, but there was a big shout out to the parents or the family that actually helped. There was a EA in the area and she asked me what she could do. I just said, look, can you stop people getting close to us? Otherwise they're going to get hurt or kicked. Yep, no dramas. The chick done that. So shout out to her. I didn't even get your name. I am so sorry. Another family come and help whose daughter has been in similar situations to what I was experiencing. So they kind of knew what to do. She got us a bottle of water, helped us walk out to the car, and pretty much kept it calm. They got kicked and hit, but they expected it. They went into the battle zone knowing what was going to happen. So big shout out and a thank you to them for helping. The security guard can eat a bag of dicks. He made matters a lot worse than what it should have been. I did ask him. He wanted to kick us out of the shop as we were walking out the shop. I was like, dude, we're walking out the shop. You don't need to tell us how to walk out of a shop. Meanwhile, still in view of line of sight of our daughter, and obviously the amygdala kicked in, and obviously he was a threat to her at the time, and she kept going. I had to tell him to get back a number of times and out of sight, that we are walking out the shop, we are complying with your rules. And he kept following us. She didn't settle down. She got in the car because he was in a big green outfit and proceeded to tell us that she was a threat to public safety and we're not allowed back at the shops. So, yeah, that was that. What else happened during... Oh, that's it, NDIS, cutting funding. I did read somewhere today, actually, that $5,000 per each from each person who is on the NDIS support plan will be getting $5,000 cut from their funding, and obviously a lot of other funding will be cut for people with autism. That was said during the month of April as well. Obviously we had Easter in there as well, which took the limelight away from Autism Awareness Month, and obviously Anzac Day here in Australia, which is a big day. But fair play to most people who knew my daughter was on the spectrum and their kids also. We attended various events. As soon as she got overwhelmed, we went home and people respected that. So we didn't stay for the whole event. But that's life when you're raising a child with autism. So, and yeah, so what we had threats of being beat up. We had threats of being charged for assault. We've had school sending our daughter home as soon as she fidgets or yawns. NDIS cutting funding. The state government's taken over for support needs for people with autism. How that's going to go down is anyone's guess. I don't think they know themselves at the moment, which is a load of crap also. But in saying that, if I wasn't a part of the autistic community and I was had neurotypical family, just living life not on the spectrum, I wouldn't even know it was Autism Awareness Month, let alone Autism Awareness Day. Nothing was really said in the media positively about autism. Nothing was really said apart from advocate groups supporting it, and channels like mine raising awareness for people with autism and mental health conditions. If it wasn't for people like us, then I don't think the community would actually know that it's Autism Awareness Month, let alone day. I got attacked on social media because I'm using blue, because apparently we don't want to use blue because it's a spectrum. So yeah, it come at all angles during the month of April, which was meant to be a good month for people with autism, but it just turned out to be crap, to be honest, to be shit. So I hope people out there who watch the channel had a lot better experience than what my family has gone through during Autism Awareness Month. But like I said, I advocate for people on the spectrum through my channel and Instagram. So follow me on Instagram too. It's the same name, Rolling with the Spectrum _YouTube. If you want to DM me, have a chat or whatever, leave your comments in the comments section as well, guys, on how your experience was as a autistic person going through Autism Awareness Month. Did you even know it was Autism Awareness Month in April? So a lot more needs to be done in the media, I think, to get the word out there, to have more events that are more catered to our children, our people who have autism. You know, that's including things like ADHD, like cyclothymic disorder like I have as well, so bipolar, even schizophrenia, and all those sort of neurodivergent disabilities that you don't see on the surface, like your normal disabilities, like a guy in the wheelchair, or you know, a girl wearing hearing aids. You can see their disability in a sense. With autism and other neurodivergent disabilities, you can't, unfortunately, and a lot of people don't think they're there. So that was my take on the month of April. So my goal, hopefully by this time next year, we'll be celebrating it a lot better, more professionally. I am going on holidays soon, and obviously the financial year in Australia kicks in the 1st of June. So when I get back in July, I am going to hopefully get the name listed as a registered business and an ABN number. I will be jumping on to setting up a platform on Patreon and have a paid membership. With that paid membership, obviously I'll look after my members by show bags or a welcome gift pack and a shirt. I haven't done crunch the figures yet and how it's actually going to work. That's something I've got to sit down and do when I'm on holidays, amongst sightseeing and doing a walk for autism, which if you go to my bio on my channel, there's a link to my donation page if you like to chuck in a donation. That will help to raise awareness for autism during the month of May. Walk for Autism held by Aspect. Probably bored you enough now with shit that's going on. So yeah, that was my take on the month. My plans for the future is to raise more awareness for autism. Hopefully host a few events if I can get the right membership over on Patreon. It's more of a forum for parents to talk about their what's the word I'm looking for?
Education.
Yeah, educate. Or their stories, their journey with autism and all things autism related, whether they were on the spectrum themselves as parents or raising kids and they're neurotypical. You know, the way I see it, I'm going to hopefully open up a platform so people can just, you know, and and a forum where we can talk safely and support each other and support each other's needs. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me blabble on about my life on the spectrum at the moment. Next week, I'm actually getting my official diagnosis done. So follow my channel for my next series coming out of my life on how I got from being born. Well, I'm not going to go into the details of how I was born because that'd be a bit gory, to where I am now and starting the channel. That series will be dedicated in a purple thumbnail, so anything purple thumbnail will be in the same playlist as well. So if you want to follow that, my story coming up in the next couple of months, please like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the bell so you don't miss anything on the channel. Hopefully we'll get a live done sometime today or tomorrow. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. And like we say on every episode, we're going to say it? You going to say it?
I forgot it.
Oh, peace, love and autism, guys. Thanks for watching, and you going to say it?
Peace, love, and autism. Woo!
Catch you guys. Bye.